Now I want to talk to you about the activity that you will be doing. The first thing you're going to need to do is get into the module and pull up your lab sheet. It'll look just like this one does. It'll say Speed Lab Activity at the top. Okay, so take a few minutes here to do that. Now, once you get that opened up, as I said in the previous video, you're going to be working with the buggies and you're going to be timing them. And what we are doing was working with average speed, and as we have said previously, average speed is simply determined by dividing the total distance traveled by the total time of travel. Okay, so the materials you are going to need to do this are a meter stick, a stopwatch, one of the buggies, masking tape, and the data table, which is down here below on the second page. Now, before starting this activity, you are going to need to clear out all of the desk out of the middle of the room. The easiest thing to do is to move them over in front and between the lab stations. You can probably get 4 desks between each set of lab stations, and you could take the ones in the front and push them up against or over. Okay, now when you do this, please pick them up and move them. Don't slide them across the floor and make a lot of noise. After you have moved all of the desk out of the way, you should have a big open area in the middle for all of you work. You have been assigned partner for this. The sub will have that list and will be telling you who you are working with if I haven't done so previously. Very simple. You're going to use the meter stick and you are going to measure out 2 meters, and you're going to use the masking tape to mark the beginning and the end of your 2 meters. So you will have 2 pieces of tape that you will put down on the floor. You will measure them 2 meters apart. Okay, after you've done that, it's pretty simple. I showed you in the previous video how to turn on the buggies. So you will start the front of the buggy at the first end of the tape. You will turn it on, you will release it and let it run till the front end hits the second piece of tape. Again, you're going front end from the first piece of tape to front end to the second piece of tape. While this is happening, the second person should be timing the movement of the car. So one person will be starting the car along its track. The second person will be timing that. You will then need to record that time into the data table. Once you have done that, you will turn off the car, take the buggy back up to the front, get a second buggy, and you will continue to do this for all 19 cars. Once you have the times for all 19 cars, then you and your partner will calculate the average speed of the cars. Again, that is simply distance divided by time, and record that in the data table. Now, I would like all of you to round these to the nearest tenth so that we be consistent. Okay, again, round it to the nearest tenth. Okay, again, make sure that you do all 19 cars. Okay, you will see the names are down here. One thing that is important is make sure you're putting your data beside the correct car. I've already entered your distance here. All you have to do is enter your times and enter your speeds. Okay, now if it happens that a buggy quits working, okay, please take that up to the sub and we will move that out of rotation. Okay, so that people aren't wasting time. Okay, once you have calculated all 19 speeds, you will have 2 questions here to answer. Once you have those 2 question answers, you are ready to submit. Again, make sure you submit this. You can do this through the module. Okay, also make sure that you have saved a copy of this into your ICP folder. in case something goes wrong while you are submitting it to me. Okay. Again, once you are completely finished with the activity, please take all the tape up off the floor, throw it in the trash can, return all the meter sticks back to the box in front, return all the rolls of masking tape back up front, and please return all of the buggies back up in front. Okay, so that my second class will be able to perform the activity. Okay, so please follow all of the instructions. Please work quietly with your partner and do as you are supposed to do. Stay with your partner. Okay, no wandering around the room talking to other people. Get your work done. Again, we have to wait on Buggy, so if you're sitting around wasting time, that means other people are being put behind also, so please don't do that. Have a great day.